All right, so this house here is the house that I was in 3 years ago. The house is a small, very small, 3 bedroom, 1 bath house with a 1 car garage. I believe the square footage on it is 952 square feet. 3 years ago, this is where I was doing eBay out of on a pretty small scale. Not sure what my listings were. I'll have to check that, and I'll put that later in this video. But I was actually parking in this garage and only using a small little half of a shop area that's in the back of this 1 car garage. And that was all I had for storage, for the whole house actually, and for my eBay business. So very small scale. This is just not even 3 years ago. A few months later, in March of 2017, got married and we bought a bigger house, and I'll show that one too. But this is where I was at only 3 years ago. All right, what's up, everybody? David, the Pro Solo Flipper here. I'm a full-time reseller, mostly on eBay, pretty much all eBay, 95%. I do a little bit on Amazon. I've been doing this full-time for a year now. This is kind of an exciting day for me and my family. We just kind of got everything cleared up as far as appraisals and inspections go yesterday. And we got the go-ahead and start moving stuff into our new house today. Although we don't actually close on it, and we won't actually be staying there until the 20th so next Friday, a week from now. But in this video, I'm pretty much going to show you just kind of where I started out a few years ago doing eBay on a small scale in a small house, and then what I progressed to as far as the next house that we bought a few months later. When I got married. And then also, I'm going to give you a tour of the new house. I think I'm getting the key today, so I'm going to go through and give you a tour before we move anything in there. I'll show you most of the house, not all of it. Probably won't show you the bedrooms upstairs, but I'll show you the main level, and mostly the point is to show you the areas that I'll be able to use for eBay now going forward. And if you want to see what I've been using currently, you can watch my previous videos where that's about my home setup. That I've been using, that I've been running out of space with. But like I said, today's an exciting day, getting the key to the house to start moving stuff in. So it's going to be a busy week or week and a half moving stuff. Probably not going to get a lot of listing done. But the clip I just showed you was the first house that I was in. It was a very small house. It was me and my 2 kids there, and didn't have much space. But I was doing eBay on a small scale. I think I probably only had like maybe around 150 listings or so. Maybe even only 100, and I was at that level for about, I don't know, kind of at that level, probably between 100 and 200 listings until I moved into the house when I got married in March of 2017 or so. So with that being said, you saw the first house. I'm going to show you a short clip of the outside of the second house we got and kind of talk about that, and then I will get to the tour of the new house and show you what we're getting. All right, thanks. All right, so March 2017, we moved into this house. I had 2 kids, my wife had 3 kids, so the 7 of us moved into this house. This is a pretty good sized house. It's 2,800 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and then it has an extra room that we used as a 6th bedroom for a little bit. And this is where I'd started to grow my eBay business. At the time we moved in, I was using about half or a little more than half of one side of the garage, so maybe like a third of the garage or so. And then I was using upstairs, there was the extra room that we had 2 walk-in closets that were pretty good size off of it, and I was using 1.5 of those for my eBay inventory. And so that was kind of where I started in this house, and then I massively started growing over the next couple years. To this point now, we've had 2 kids move out. They started college and moved out, turned 18. And so I took over the office first and set that up. And then when the second one moved out, that room was supposed to be my wife's workout room, but I ended up taking over that one for my eBay too. And so I ended up having two rooms with 2 big closets. And then I ended up filling up this 2-car garage with pretty much most of my unlisted inventory, as well as my shipping station and some other stuff. And you can see a kind of a tour of what the spaces I was using in this house in my previous videos. But so that was in March of 2017 that we bought this house. And now we are moving into, just next week, into a new and bigger house And I'm going to give you a tour of the inside of that and show you the areas that I'm going to be using for eBay for that. Okay, here's the tour of the new house. So I'll just quickly do the upstairs here. This is the front room. This is where we'll have our couches and TV and stuff. We're not sure what we'll do with that backspace area over there. It might just be a sitting area for now. Here's the upstairs. Upstairs there's 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. I'm not going to show you that, but that's what's up there. That's where we'll have our bedrooms. And then in here is just an extra room. My wife is going to use this for a workout room. She says it'll be big enough. So, and then here we have our dining area. This table and chairs, along with the stools over here, came with the house, or we negotiated it in, I guess I should say. Pellet stove there. This is the kitchen. Kitchen's been remodeled. We got this deck here. The deck needs to be refinished, but we'll do that when probably in spring. Got a pretty good view there. You can see the mountains. Got some snow on them. And then back here we got just a small half bath. And then the garage. I'll show you the garage because I'm probably going to keep a little bit of stuff in here. It's got a 3-car garage. One of the things I'm most excited about is being able to park our cars in the garage, 2 of them anyway. We'll use this 3rd bay over here for storage. So it's got this built-in storage here that they left, which is really nice. That'll probably be for most of our personal stuff. And then the one thing I've moved here so far is this one shelf. I've got about 4 more of those. I'm not sure how many I'll be able to fit here, but I'll probably line that wall with shelves and then maybe put another one over here, maybe another one over here, I don't know. But anyways, that's the garage. Go back inside. Kind of show you what the view from the deck looks like. Looking forward to spending time out here. But this is our backyard. Kind of goes down a hill right there, so that little playhouse down there. There's a spot for where we're going to put a trampoline, that black spot there. And then it's kind of level right here, and then it goes downhill. We got a little garden area right there, and then a pretty nice view. Neighbors across the way, but not too close. Anyway, back inside. Kitchen there. We got pretty nice views out the window here. That's nice. And then this area back around here, so it's kind of like a circle. So now I'll show you downstairs. That's where the only thing downstairs is going to be my eBay stuff, so it'll be kind of nice. So stairs here. And the basement is kind of a circle too. So we got this room here, which I think I'm going to be using for unlisted inventory event. That's the plan. Hopefully I can whittle my unlisted inventory down to fit in this one room. So that's that. This main area here is going to be where my workstation is going to be, basically. So I'm going to put my photo station right here. I might have to paint this back wall white. Probably will. And then I'll probably have like an oversized recliner or like a love seat right here to sit in. And then over here is going to be I have an L-shaped desk that I'll use for listing and also for shipping, I think. So that's the plan. And then got this little patio here, which I can list from when the weather's nice and in the backyard. That'll be cool. And then you come around here, got some extra space in the hallway here that will be able to fit some pretty good sized shelves or cabinets or something for more storage. Got a small bathroom here. This is a full bathroom. I'm only showing you because it's got this weird closet in here. I don't really know what the original plan was for it, but anyway, we'll figure out some stuff to put in there, storage wise. And then we got a bedroom here, which needs some new lighting. It's pretty dark in here. And it's just got like a regular closet. So that'll be good storage. In here, I think this, I don't know, one of these, there's 2 rooms that I'm going to use for listed. One of them's going to be full of totes with my clothing and shoes, and the other one's going to be pretty much lined with shelves to fit everything else. So, and then we got this room, which is pretty decent size. Does have a little bit of built-in storage there. Anyway, there's that. And then in this hallway, there's a little bit of space for maybe one shelf right there. Don't want to block that because that has access to stuff under the stairs like our main water shelf. And then it's got these 2 closets here. So probably throw a couple shelves in those. And that is basically it. But anyways, I'm pretty excited. So this is 1,200 square feet down here, which is going to be a good size space for me, I think, especially once I get organized and start whittling down my unlisted inventory. But really excited to start getting this set up. And then the upstairs, the 2 levels, is like 3,200 square feet. So total, this is a 4,500 square foot house, but it should be plenty of room for us. But I'm pretty excited about it. But that's the tour. Not really much else to see. And that's it. I'm excited to start moving stuff in. All right, so there it is. You've seen the first small house that I started at. So I've been selling on eBay for probably 20 years, part-time on a small scale for most of it. And then there was about a 2-year period where I didn't do it at all. And so basically I started from scratch about 6 years ago with 0 listings in that small house. And then I got up to about 100 listings, and that's kind of just a small level I was at for about a few years, just to have extra money, to make things comfortable, to buy things that we needed, or to do something fun, or to pay extra on bills. And then I built it up from maybe 100 to maybe around 200 right before we moved into this bigger house and got married and into the bigger house. And then once I was in the bigger house, it started scaling up. Like I said, I was buying way too much, buying more inventory than I was listing, and so it was starting to accumulate. And then about mid 2018, I started to scale up my listings. So I had made my way up to about 400 by mid 2018, and then I really went for it. And in only a few months, got from about 400, probably in about 4 months, I got from 400 listings to 1,000 listings, and that was the point when I decided I wanted to go full time. I mean, it's already thinking about it. That's why it was scaling, and my income was enough that I decided that's what I wanted to do. So, and then we just kind of been, it's gotten more and more. I did have a storage unit with some stuff in it too. The garage was completely full, and the house was pretty cluttered, and that's kind of the way it was being. So we decided to look for another house. I think we barely qualified because I was just using my income from the last 2 years, which was part-time. They didn't look at my my W-2 wages, of course, because I no longer work at anywhere. I'm not employed anywhere. I'm just self-employed. So they would only look at my self-employed income. I think we just barely qualified, kind of. But going forward, we're only going to have a house payment, no other payments. So that ought to be nice. And so I just want to show you guys, how we've progressed and how eBay's helped do that. Of course, it wasn't just eBay. I couldn't have done it this fast or into this big of a house on my own. Of course, I got married, and so that helped. And eBay income is only half our income. My wife has a good job and has decent income, and she has the other half of our income. And so together we're doing awesome. She's supported me all along the way. Never really complained when I was working so much. After my 9 to 5, I was still putting in like another 30 hours on my eBay business. She didn't complain. She always supported me and encouraged me. And now I'm able to do what I love, and that's why I'm so thankful for eBay, that it's created this opportunity for me to get out of the rat race, to get out of the 9 to 5 and the corporate world, and do what I really enjoy doing. So thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Hopefully you found it interesting and useful. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do that. I'm Pro Solo Flipper there as well. And that's it. So I'm going to probably put up some more videos soon. One of them will be my spreadsheet video that I use for tracking all my expenses and all my income for eBay. It makes me very organized, and I can analyze those numbers and see how much and track my growth. I've been doing that for the past few years. And if you guys are interested in buying that, you can. It's only $9. But I'm going to give you a demo video where I'll share my screen and show you in depth that spreadsheet. That'll be coming up. Maybe there'll be another video coming up of the moving process. I don't know. And then once I'm set up and everything's organized, I'll do another tour through my house of the eBay setup, so you can see how I've got everything set up. But thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll answer your comments. And I'm going to be busy for the next week, so moving. But hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks.